Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. 2 days post New York Marathon, my third Abbott World Major, which is really cool. I'm really excited about. I just thought I would do a quick recap as to how the day went, how the marathon went, add in a few bits of video footage I took along the way, and just go through thoughts post race. Insert video clip here.
Korals zugeordnet sind, aber Zusammenstand entsteht einen gemeinsamen späteren Korallen oder späteren Startreligien. Wenn Sie zu Welle 1 oder 2 gehören und bei Ihrer Ankunft
Here we go, moving forward to the start. Here we go, baby! New York Marathon. Let's go. This is it, amazing.
Runners are about 1 minute off from the start of wave number 2. Here at CF Humanity through New York City Aways, runners enjoy every step of your marathon journey. Wave number 2, on your mark.
Well, we're off and running. What's first bridge? Oh, there we go. It's a wrap. We're finished. New York Marathon 2023. Smashed it. This man absolutely smashed it. 3:59. Solid run. Right, medals, drink, food. We are done. So New York Marathon reminded me very much of Boston Marathon, to be honest. Lots of logistics to get your head round. Early start because it's a point-to-point race. So quite challenging, and equally the course is similar in lots of ways too. Challenging in places. So yeah, it's a long day. We got there on, what was it, the Thursday? Yeah, got there Thursday. Got to the expo on Friday. We picked up race numbers for the Abbott 5k dash on the Saturday and Sunday's marathon numbers on our visit to the expo on the Friday. Picked up all the merch, snazzy new top like that. Got all the merch, took all the photos, all that sort of stuff on the Friday, which meant the weekend was free of having to tour the expo. So Saturday 5k dash, fairly straightforward. Greg and I just used it as a bit of a warm-up. We ran about 29 minutes, I think.
Everyone's pulling out their phones too. It's pretty. It's a pretty day. It's going to be pretty tomorrow too. I did have that thought. I'm like, oh my gosh.
All good. Saturday afternoon we spent a fair bit of time wandering around New York. We didn't mean to, but everything's like 15 or 20 minutes walk away, and there's no point in getting a taxi because the whole place is just log jammed. So we did a 15-minute walk here, then a 15-minute walk there, and a 20-minute walk back again, and before we knew it, we probably walked for about 2 hours. So not ideal the day before the marathon, but anyway, it is what it is. Nice early night. Got to bed about 8 p.m. to be up at 4 a.m. Sunday morning. So up at 4, left the hotel room at 4:30, having had a cup of coffee and a porridge pot, and then took various bits of food with me in my pre-race bag, which had like a granola yogurt pot, a bit of banana bread, a banana, some NG bars, a big puffed rice marshmallow thing I found in the shop, which was amazing. But basically took a load of food with me, loads of warm clothing, for a 4:30 pickup by the taxi, which got us to Bryant Park to get on the bus at 5 a.m. Probably queued there for about half an hour before actually getting on the bus, which took us out to Staten Island. Took about an hour to get there, so we got to Staten Island about 6:30, bearing in mind that we're running at 9:45, so it's a long wait, but luckily the weather was very much like it is now, cool but sunny. As the sun came up it looked amazing, but to start off it was quite chilly, but we had lots of layers, we were well wrapped up, and as the sun came up it got quite warm. Started running 9:45, straight up and over the first bridge, trying to keep the pace steady, and then just started ticking the miles and the boroughs off, and it was all going really well. We were bang on pace to about 23 miles before things started to go a little bit pear-shaped, but yeah, as I said earlier, the course is quite challenging. There's a few ups and downs, a few parts of the race where the course gets really narrow, all the crowd sort of pushing in at the sides, and it got quite stressful at times because in places it's 6 lanes wide, and in places it's about 1 lane wide, and with the crowd pushing in, it got a bit frustrating. You couldn't really, it almost came to a standstill a couple of times because you just couldn't keep going just due to the weight of numbers, but got our way through mile 11, 12. I think we got to the Queensberry Bridge, which is a very long sort of covered bridge, so you lose GPS connection, but I'm okay with that. I can just run on feel. I know the pace is about right, although according to Garmin the pace dropped off a lot, but carried on through there, little hills, little climbs, big clouds of weed to get through along the way, all going well. Gels every 30 minutes, water most of the aid stations, but as I said, yeah, about 22 miles I think, started to get a bit of cramping, getting a bit sore. Greg was struggling from about, he said he was struggling for about 16, 17 miles, but he held pace amazingly well for a few more miles from there, so but into the 20s, and we both started to find it a bit tough, but we just hung on, a little bit of walking here and there, and we got it done. I think his time 3:59. The last 800 metres I led him the whole way round, but with 800 metres to go my hamstrings just tightened up, and I just told him to carry on, go, get his time 3:59, which is amazing, and I think I crept in 4:01. A bit frustrated that I couldn't even run across the finish line with him because my hamstrings just tightened up, but not disappointed because it's the longest I've run by a long way in many weeks. My training has been not hit and miss, but not as marathon focused as other marathon blocks, so I've done a lot more cycling, not done any long runs really. I think the longest I've run is about 2 hours 14-15 miles, so surprised myself, to be honest, that I managed to get to 22 miles without any real problems. So in many ways it's a great, well, in most ways it's an amazing race. You know, the crowd, the support, the noise, just the sights. To me, New York is always like running through a movie set. It's amazing, just the police cars, the fire engines, the sirens, just the scenes you see as you're running along. It's incredible. I absolutely love it. I would have loved to have just pipped under 4 hours, and I think at 23 miles we're still on for 3:45, 3:50 maybe. So a wee bit disappointing, but it is a challenging course and we shouldn't underestimate that at all. So fabulous to tick off another world major. That's 3 for me now. So I've done London, Boston and New York this year, which is pretty cool to do 3 world marathon majors in 1 year. And I've got Valencia in a month's time, so looking forward to that. So for today, a little bit of hobbling around, stretch the legs, get moving. Tomorrow I'm on the bike for 90 minutes, which is Wednesday. On the bike for 90 minutes just to loosen the legs up. A little bit of running Thursday, Friday. Then the plan for Sunday is 2 hours and 45 minutes, easy running, and hopefully have a good 3-week block leading up to Valencia. Oh God, the dog's found a big puddle. Can you see him over there? Brilliant. So yeah, 3.5 weeks, I guess, till Valencia. But for New York, if you've not done it, definitely, if you can, get it on your bucket list. It's amazing. Quite challenging, not a PB course, not like Berlin or Frankfurt or Valencia. Tough little course, but definitely one to do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the bits of video. Hope you enjoyed the catch up. Let me know how things are going with you, how training's going, how racing's going, what you're up to, and I'll see you very soon on the next video. Take care, bye.